Welcome in, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me today. Wow, this came out in the charms across today. So today I'm getting a message here. We have the owl, where you see clearly now, and we have the card sing. I'm getting the message today that your throat chakra here is opening wide up, and you are expressing your authentic self through speaking your truth. You are a seeker of truth as well. And this card 43 turns into a 7. Number 7 is all about intuition and mastery. It also represents the 7 chakras, the 7 colors of the rainbow, and divine completion. And the owl represents deep wisdom, your intuition, and the ability to see what others miss. So you are a seer. You are seeing beyond illusions, cutting through deceptions, lies, and masks, whether that's your own self-doubt or others. Also can represent the keeper of secrets and staying silent and observant, gathering the knowledge before you speak or act. I'm getting something here about this cross, something about you're able to see beyond the illusion of the matrix. That card says seduction. And if you've watched my readings, I read a lot about love. So there's something that you're seeing clearly. And I'm noticing here we have 7 birds on this card. 7 doves representing your freedom. So you're free from some sort of pattern. Feels like a pattern of the past. You're seeing it clearly now. And this card here is saying the battle between good and evil. You may have had a spiritual belief, a religious belief that was different from someone else. I don't know, there's something about the chains that were binding you before are no longer holding you back. Oh, I'm seeing the fox here. Somebody was trying to trick you into something, possibly. You're finding solutions in challenging situations. We do have Libra energy out here, the first house and the north node. And that is meaning that you are on the right path. So we're going to put the cross back and I'm going to shuffle again. We're going to see what's coming out. Ooh, I'm seeing change. There is a change here. I feel like you have spoke your truth here about something, or you are observing something and you're just finding the information that you need in order to make these changes. Music may be very important at this time. We have the Wheel of Fortune out here as well, and that's a turning point. I have the charm that says love. So there is a turning point when it comes to love. And we have the initial L, the sign of Scorpio. Again, Libra, which is all about balance, fairness. And the first house is ruled over by Aries. We have this fairy out here. So something that may seem unrealistic to others, you can see it very clearly. You have the key. We have a leaf out here. So there's something about autumn, changing of the seasons. And we have a lucky penny that came out face up with the year 1977. So you may be finding coins. The number 7 may be very significant for you. 7 birds. That's a 7 there. July may be significant for you as well. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors. When it comes to matters of the heart, what does the viewer need to know today? What does the viewer need to know? Thank you. Let's get a couple of these. Thank you. All right, and let's take the bottom one. All right, the first one out, this key landed right on there. So we have this little Mickey Mouse ear key that may be significant. What is this? The cross again. So there is some sort of religious belief or the battle between good and evil. It says there's a need to surrender or manifest. I like to say manifest over prayer. There's a lot of things missing out of the Bible. Again, I see things differently, and I don't expect everyone to believe the things that I believe, but there may be something that you were taught at a young age about your belief systems or something there that you could be battling with at this time, trying to relay this information to another person. Or this could be some deep transformation with the Scorpio energy, some sense of emotional change, getting an emotional transformation for you. Could be feeling a bit lonely, isolated at this time. You could be longing for a deep connection, someone who understands you. Take any messages as they resonate. This may be you, this could be someone that you're connecting with. We also have peace, finding a state of peace, mental clarity, emotional balance, free from anxiety and disturbances. So you may have withdrawn in order to see something clearer. And what else we have? Change. There's that transformation. You're adapting, you're shifting from one state to another. That's that Scorpio energy coming out. So there is peace, whether this loneliness or this isolation period is sharpening your belief system, it's sharpening your spiritual powers. I'm getting the feeling that this has already happened. The state of loneliness has brought you to this place of peace and transformation. You're starting to see why you were put in this situation in the first place, whatever this situation is for you. It feels like a period in your life where you could have been out of balance. You may have been tempted by, it feels like we have the shadow here. I just feel like you were in a reflective period of time here where you were working on yourself. And in order to really gain clarity about who you were, who you wanted to be independently from others, you may have pulled yourself away to find this sense of balance within, emotional balance, peace. You had to do this in order to free yourself from anxiety or disturbances. The wisdom that you are bringing into this new chapter, divine wisdom. I'm getting the feeling like you may actually sing. I know humming and singing really helps rebalance your chakra systems, facing your fears. I don't know, you're breaking these chains through love, freeing yourself. There is a sense of freedom. There is a new cycle starting here. This is putting you on your destined path. I want to take a look and see what is going on. I'm seeing that you're hitting the target and you're climbing the ladder towards success. This is part of your journey. It's like you're anchoring down something. I'm going to do a past, present, and future spread when it comes to love. Let's take a look and see. Spirit, angels, ancestors, can you show me what was the past love pattern here? Okay, we have a quest here. This is the Knight of Cups energy. So you're driven by dreams and emotional pursuits, seeking fulfillment with passion, focusing on your goals while staying true to your heart's desire. So you may have been a bit aloof in the past, really going after what your heart feels. This is Pisces energy. We do have an eclipse coming up in Pisces. The message I'm getting here is you could have been a bit fooled by messages of love. I'm getting like love bombing energy from the past, seductive energies. Your emotions may have taken over. Let's take a look and see. What is this one? Wisdom. And this is the Hierophant. When it comes to relationships, it feels like you may have thought that you had to seek out relationships and get married. You had to seek out partners that had the same belief systems as you. I'm kind of getting the vibe maybe that you both had to have the same religious beliefs, that you both had to like the same things even. And what I'm getting is that was a comfort zone for you. And then on the bottom, we have loss. This is the Five of Cups. And that didn't turn out very well. Feeling regret, emotional loss, and things weighing heavy. So let's take a look and see. What was the lesson learned from the past? Spirit, can you tell me what was the lesson learned? Clarity. Absolutely. You got a new perspective. There's that owl energy. You see things clearly now. That the traditional ways of finding love or driven by just pure emotion and maybe family beliefs is not the way to your higher calling. Maybe because this could be your family was pressuring you. This could be you were pressuring yourself that maybe you needed to get married at a young age, or you needed to get married by a certain age. This could be somebody else's goals. They wanted their goals to be met, but leaving you with unmet goals for yourself. You see clearly now that you may have put your own needs on the back burner. So this situation in the past brought you a sense of clarity. Maybe you were over giving with generosity here. What is your current energy when it comes to love, Spirit? What is the current energy for the viewer? Thank you. We have innocence. This is the Page of Cups. So you are exploring new emotions and creative ideas. You're returning back to that childlike wonder, and you are staying curious, and you're letting your imagination guide you now. You have new possibilities and emotional growth. This definitely feels like this peaceful energy coming in. Creative sparks. And this is that water energy. Returning back to who you were before anyone got a hold of you. That's what I'm hearing. The loss. It's like you're learning what it feels like to lose your innocence, is what I feel. Almost like you may have had to give up your sovereignty in the past for someone else's belief system, is kind of what I'm picking up here. And you're seeing this clearly. Like someone tried to take your purity away, your innocence. So what's coming next here, Spirit? What's coming next for the viewer? Majesty. And this would be the King of Swords. So now you have the intellectual strength, fairness, and integrity. Your decisions inspire trust and align with justice. And we have that Libra energy here. So it feels like this clarity that you have received, that is your strength now. You are fair and you are living in your authenticity. You're not afraid to speak the truth. You trust in yourself and you're aligned with your purpose. You also bring that childlike creativity in everything that you do. You see clearly where you need to go, where you're headed, and this huge transformation process. It's almost giving me like you're not easily swayed by anyone else's judgments or opinions because you know what's fair. And I'm seeing these little door handles. They have skulls on there. It's like you've already faced the shadows and you shut the door on them. You're aligned with the truth. Whatever that is, you are aligned with the truth and you know what you need to do. Look at that, your independence, the Nine of Pentacles. You're okay with doing things on your own. You're self-sufficient and you've created a lot of abundance for yourself. It feels like you're very grateful for this path where it's led you to this great change, this peace, and this strength that you have cultivated for yourself without anyone else's expectations placed upon you. And it feels like you are still motivated through your heart, but you're no longer naive about love or being drawn in by seductive ways, is what I'm getting, or people who are in their shadow. who are operating only from their shadow. It's like you're looking for balance. Somebody who has done shadow work and who can operate from the shadow and the light, who has that good balance within. Because we all need to have the balance of shadow and light. Without the dark, there would be no light. And you're looking for something or someone who is clear on their direction forward and who has transformed. I feel like you're definitely looking for someone who can see the light. I don't know. There's something here about, I'm getting the innocent vibes too. What is the long-term potential here for you? Long-term potential in love. Something's flipped. There we have the Six of Cups. The past is calling, bringing nostalgia and warmth. Reflect on the lessons and joy from earlier times, but remain grounded in the present. Allow positive memories to inspire your current path with renewed innocence and hope. So this feels like this could be a person in the past coming back around. We have rest. This could be someone who pulled back their energy because they themselves needed a time to reflect and find their own clarity and truth. But also, this feels like this can be you healing the past, reflecting on all of the lessons of the past, and you have this clearer sense of who you are. Now that you have healed the past, you're starting to, instead of dredging up memories that were hurtful and painful, you are able to bring in that innocence again, this sense of creativity, and align with your true self is what I feel like. There's renewal. Yeah, you've been persistent here and patient. So let's get another deck and clarify some of this. I definitely feel like you have healed this shadow aspect of you. Something here you have healed. Somebody else in your energy is also finding peace with the past. Your change is also creating change on a wide scale for others. Strength. You have the strength here. Something about you is cutting through confusion. You're cutting out confusion. I'm just getting that there could have been a difference in religious beliefs, and that could have been a situation here between you and another person. It really feels that way for the past here. Maybe you did connect with someone here and things were very romantic, but something there held you back. There could have been a very strong connection here, but somebody may have pulled back because they didn't have clarity. What is this external energy when it comes to the past, Spirit? Can you show me? The Eight of Pentacles. You may have met somebody here at work. This person is working on something, though. It feels like trying to master a level of, I'm hearing independence. Somebody is trying to be independent here. This could be you. I'm seeing the light, a light bulb moment came in. Eight of Cups. They're trying to master why they walked away, trying to find a new path. This is, again, maybe you, because again, I was feeling like you were on a path where you may have felt like you had to follow the system that maybe your family went down, or somebody else was trying to get you to believe what they believe, and you were maybe working on that because it sounded practical at the time, but you were abandoning your own needs. We have 8-8, maybe significant, but that was a disappointing path for you. So you are walking away, and I feel like this external energy has also mastered walking away from something that was no longer fulfilling them. And the Seven of Swords, yes, because this was a matter of like lying to yourself, or someone here was lying to you. Whether that was a person here that you could have been connected with, So again, place the energies how they fit. But I'm feeling that you have walked away from someone because you're seeing the truth of the situation. But also, somebody here connected to you has also walked away from lies and deceit. They have mastered this spiritual lesson here with the Hierophant energy, and they are no longer allowing emotional manipulation. It's what I feel. They may have, you or them may have been cheated on, feeling like you were taken for a ride here. When it comes to this lesson being learned, you found clarity. What is this lesson that was learned that brought clarity? The King of Cups. Could have been a water sign, Scorpio energy, or a masculine water sign, Cancer or Pisces. This could be you found clarity on someone who may have been overly emotional, somebody who was repressing their emotions, somebody who could have been avoidant, even avoiding their emotions or repressing their emotions. Look at this, Four of Cups. Someone who could have a negative outlook on love, even. This feels like someone who may have been very skeptical when it comes to love. Look at that, the Queen of Cups under that. I'm getting the feeling you may have been in a long-term commitment with someone who could have deceived you when it comes to love, or you may have, it feels like you found the truth here, whatever this situation is. Actually, let me take a look into this more. The King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups the lesson here? The Hanged Man. It feels like you had to sacrifice your own emotions here, your own feelings. The lesson was you were sacrificing your own feelings. The Knight of Pentacles, being protective. It's almost like you had to pull yourself away to protect your feelings and find clarity. And that's where this loneliness came in. Again, I'm getting the feeling like you pulled yourself away from a situation to find clarity and balance your emotions. And that was this lesson that you learned when it comes to love. Not to abandon your own emotions, not to sacrifice your potential, to stay steadfast in the things that you are building and growing for yourself. Also to like analyze everything so you can gain a new perspective on where your emotions are. Not allow someone else to tell you how to feel or what you're supposed to be doing in life. Okay. In the current energy, we have the Innocence card here. So it does feel like you are returning back to this curious state. You're allowing your imagination to grow. And it just feels like you're returning back to this childlike wonder again. It feels like you're finding this emotional balance within again. What is this? The Queen of Swords. Yes, you're very honest and you are cutting things out of your life that are no longer serving you. If people are not willing to change, it's like you're seeing clearly. I'm just getting this energy. You may have had to go through a divorce here as well. Two of Wands, you are making decisions, you're planning for your future, cutting things out. Very smart. You found a place of peace, I'm getting. Peace of mind, transformation. What else about this? The Hierophant, yes. You have a higher sense of learning. You have learned something and you have stayed true to yourself. It's almost like you're not giving up your own belief system here, because that's the Hierophant there. It's like you were following some path. Maybe someone didn't like the path that you were on and they tried to throw obstacles in your way. I feel like you've seen the truth and here you are still pursuing the path that you're on with confidence. The Knight of Wands, adventurous. You're still on this adventurous path. I feel like you also may have cut out any energy that's trying to seduce you. in the past. This may be someone in your past coming back around to try to fool you. And you're like, I can see right through your bullshit. And this is in your current energy. There may be someone that you were involved with returning. You may have to speak up to this person. That's where this sing energy is coming in. If this person has the same sense that they did the last time, I'm getting in the past, there may be something that you're noticing here about the patterns of the past. And this is spirit saying to maintain your perspective and don't conform to their belief system. There's something here about you may have to cut somebody out of your life, because what's coming next is like you have this strength and fairness, and you are standing in your integrity. You are aligned with trust and justice. You know what is fair. Okay, so what can we know about what's coming next, Spirit? The Four of Cups. So somebody here has a negative outlook. Again, they're skeptical. They're paying attention to all of the wrong things. They don't see the power of love, is what I'm hearing. We have Temperance on the bottom. They have a lack of balance. 10 swords. All they can see is betrayal, hurt, pain. When it comes to marriage or relationships, they need to end that type of cycle. When it comes to, there's the Three Cups, which is right here. This person has to end some sort of negative outlook on life. What else can you tell me about the Four Cups? The Hermit. Yes, this person has to search for their own truth. Listen to their own intuition. I feel like you've already done this. I'm getting the feeling like this person hasn't had a stable family life, or with the 10 cups here, meditation. It's like this person needs to seek clarity on their own. They may be looking at you as a guide though. So they could be coming to you for answers. This person, it looks like they want to reunite with you because they are looking for some sort of truth here. This person may have ignored you in the past. They may have treated you like you didn't matter. Again, I'm seeing you sitting in your truth, and I don't feel that you are going to back down from this person. You have changed the way you perceive this situation. This person may have left you out in the cold because of the way that you believe, your spirituality. This person may have chosen another path because something here that they believed to be true. This person may have not been ready to settle down in the past. It feels like you have been very patient. You have been extremely kind, compassionate. It feels like you have sacrificed a lot. You see the truth of this situation. This person is coming back, it feels like, because they have retreated from this connection. I'm seeing a lot of love here. They feel this love. They definitely feel the love. And that's what is coming in for you. Someone has taken a time out. So the long-term potential is somebody is, it feels like, meditating here, and they're recalling the past. They're reflecting on the memories of the past. So what is this all about for this person? The Fool. They want to take a risk. This person is ready to take a risk. The Five of Wands. They're feeling like there was a lot of chaos in the past, but they want to plan for a new future. Why is the Fool here? The King of Wands. They're feeling optimistic. Okay. They feel like there has been a lot of struggles. There was a lot of impulsive behaviors. They're going from this Knight of Wands energy to the King of Wands. They have reflected on their immature behavior, it feels like. What else can you tell me? The Chariot, and they have a direction forward. And this is confidence in their decision. It's almost like this person of your past is coming forward suddenly. Again, because they can't get out of their mind all of the conflict that happened between the two of you. Yes, they are reflecting on this. It's like they're watching you from a distance, and they have been healing, and they're finding this new spark of adventure. They want a new beginning. That's what this person wants. They have been contemplating this. They know that something can grow. There's the Queen of Cups, and you're showing up here with the King of Cups. They're feeling a lot of loving feelings for you. And there they are. They want to start over with the Page of Pentacles. They see the truth, the Ace of Swords. I was saying that. This person is seeing the truth. It took them a while to reflect on this and find the truth. There's the Judgment. This is that reflection period. They have this higher calling now. Wow. So somebody here is reflecting on all of the jealousy, the competition, all of these stirred up emotions within. It could even been their family causing rift in your connection. It feels like something here they're walking away from. It may have been their job that was pulling them away. It's a traditional way that they were doing something, and it just is not working out. And it feels the same for you, something that you had to walk away from, a belief system. And you're seeing it very clearly now. You're returning back to your innocence. You're taking charge of your life. You're sitting here in your integrity, your truth, and you're balancing your emotions with this King of Cups. You're very balanced. You are seeing things with a new perspective, and you're persistently moving forward, cutting things out of your life that are not aligned with who you truly are. You have reflected on the past. You have healed your past, or you are working on healing your past, and you are only focusing on the good memories. And this person here is moving towards you. Energetically, they're moving towards you, and they're ready to start something new with you, releasing the drama of the past. They no longer want to fight. Yeah, here's the communication. They want to come closer. They want to communicate with you. It says doing it now. And the Nine of Pentacles, because they want something successful. It has something to do with their home life. Six of Pentacles, yes. This is an equal give and take relationship. And they're manifesting with the Magician a harmonious love partnership, a union. Wow. And they want to heal that. You both have been wounded by this connection. That's what it feels like. 7 Wands, Judgment again. Yes, this is that reflection. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look and see, what does your higher self want you to know when it comes to this connection? What is the final message? Oh, okay. We have release. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Okay. Then we have spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Yes, absolutely. We have a lot of birds here, so birds may be significant. Feels like you are releasing a lot of things here, and this person is also doing the same thing. Okay. And expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Awesome. Yes, I love that. And then on the bottom, we have leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. There we are, jumping over hurdles and moving forward. So whether you want this person or not, it does seem like somebody here is wanting to make amends with you, and they have faced their shadow, and it feels like you have faced yours as well. And look at this, we have a sense of renewal. A profound awakening is unfolding. There is a chance to shed old layers and step into your highest purpose. Embrace this moment of clarity and let it guide you to a life of deeper meaning and alignment. So there we go. That is the message I have for you today. I hope this has helped. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are. Bye.